Good day, everyone, and welcome to the SuperTalk. Excited to be here with you all today to talk about the Champion Project at McAllen ISD. Before I give a brief overview, I did want to thank all of our community members and our staff members and our students and everybody who had some part in the Champion Project, because it is really the vehicle that's going to propel us forward as we've worked very, very hard to get through this world pandemic, and we've worked hard as a team. Very proud of all the parents out there, our students, our faculty, especially our teachers, for everything that they've had to do over the last year and a half to continue to provide quality instruction for our students. But the Champion Project is something that revolves around 7 focus areas, and it supports the McAllen ISD strategic plan. So if you look at the 4 goals of the McAllen ISD strategic plan, they are student achievement, student focus, and that's goal number 1. And goal 2, you have people development. Goal 3, you have financial priorities. And goal 4, you have facility priorities. These 7 focus areas in the Champion Project support those 4 goals, and I want to make sure to go over these with you all. Focus area number 1 is a high-quality, transformative, and multifaceted education program. Focus area 2 is safety and security. Focus area 3 is wellness and mental health. 4 is customer service. 5, extracurricular and educational programs. 6, community involvement. And 7 is emotional intelligence. Today we want to talk about focus areas 1 and 2. And again, focus area 1 revolves around the education program, and focus area 2 revolves around safety and security. Had a lot of questions with regard to what next fall is going to look like, and that's what the Champion Project's all about. It's to make sure that parents and community members and staff members and students are crystal clear with regard to things that are going to happen next year. Some of the things that we'll talk about in the Champion Projects is what instruction is going to look like. One of the questions I've received from community members and staff members revolves around face-to-face instruction. And what we're planning on for next year is to provide a more traditional setting for teachers that are teaching face-to-face. So if a teacher is in an environment where they're teaching students in a face-to-face environment, then they will no longer be teaching through the device. They'll be using the device as a tool. And we'll make sure that we have mechanisms and ways to teach students remotely should TEA allow us to do that. And we'll be finding out in the near future if TEA is going to give us a remote option. And if they do, then we'll make sure that teachers that are teaching students in a remote fashion would only be teaching students remotely. So there's going to be some scheduling that we're going to put into play, but we do want to make sure that teachers and parents and students understand that it is going to be more of a traditional setting. And that's just one example of a challenge that the Champion Project is focusing on. Another looks at what summer school is going to look like, and we're going to make sure and put some links on the page so that you can go click on and you can see all the things that are happening around our summer programs, our offerings with regard to catalogs, our offerings with regard to enrichment camps and remediation camps, and any students that may have special needs, or students that are interested in camps over the summer with regard to coding and robotics and chess and things of that sort. So all of that information and all the links will be available to you, and all of that revolves around focus area number 1. And now I'd like to share a short video with you all that highlights the Champion Project Focus Area 1.
Welcome to the Champion Project at McAllen ISD. The Champion Project at McAllen ISD consists of 7 different areas of focus. Let's take a look at Focus Area 1, a high-quality, transformative, and multifaceted education program. COVID-19 has impacted education in a multitude of ways, forcing us to shift the manner in which we approach teaching and learning. While our teachers and students have been working hard all year, we understand we must continue to adapt and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. The Champion Project has become a platform for digging deep and understanding these challenges in order to develop actionable plans and solutions. In Focus Area 1, a high-quality, transformative, and multifaceted education program, our goal is to address our instructional needs in innovative ways as we move forward into the school year. So what are the big challenges? Well, we know that we must prepare for instruction to be offered face-to-face or remotely, pending state approval. We also understand that students need to be reached wherever they are to overcome learning gaps or to continue on their path of acceleration. Last, we know this is possible if teachers are supported, empowered, and equipped with the tools necessary to meet the needs of their students. We'll start with learning in the face-to-face setting. More than anything else, we know students learn best when provided with quality instruction in a safe and nurturing environment. For us to create this environment for our students, we need to look at what has made us successful these past 113 years. Our students will return to a traditional instructional schedule where learning takes place Monday through Friday and students are with their teachers 100% of the time. Moreover, classrooms will promote safe opportunities for collaboration between students and their peers, and teachers will be supported in applying best practices to promote successful learning in a face-to-face setting. The remote learning setting is different and instruction must be tailored to fit its demands. Specific routines and clear expectations coupled with targeted resources, both digital and traditional, make for a remote learning environment where successful learning can take place. These classes will be taught separate from face-to-face classrooms, so teachers can focus entirely on students learning remotely. These students will return to learning that follows a traditional schedule, Monday through Friday, with their teacher 100% of the time. To support the remote learning setting, students and families will be made aware of these expectations, and teachers will be provided with professional learning to create authentic and collaborative digital learning environments for their students. With a clear understanding of what school will look like for students moving forward, our next step is to develop opportunities for instructional support and enrichment. To get things started, summer school will be offered to close learning gaps or accelerate learning, providing an extra boost to start the next year strong. In the fall, we will execute our assessment timeline to accurately determine and monitor students' individual learning needs over the course of the next school year. This will inform all instructional decisions moving forward. And last, as educators, we know our teachers need to feel empowered and supported to provide the best instruction for our students. In McAllen ISD, we believe that providing teachers with professional learning, a collaborative environment, and actionable feedback encourages growth. With this in mind, we will continue with scheduled professional learning, which will give teachers an opportunity to grow not only as professionals, but as empathic educators. McAllen ISD educators will continue to be important members of district and campus leadership committees. We value the voice of our educators and know they are essential to providing a world-class education to our students. Taking a step back to analyze our challenges, test our hypotheses, own the numbers, and communicate our findings leads us to be better. This systems thinking practice is what sets us apart at McAllen ISD, and that is what will give our students the McAllen ISD advantage.
I hope that you enjoyed the video and I hope it was informative. And if you have any questions beyond that, we will have a Google form. Jake, how are parents going to get questions to us? Should they have questions about Focus Area 1 or the Champion Project in general?
What we're going to do is we're going to put those links to our Google form underneath each post on the social media post, but also on the website we'll have a link that will go to the Google form. That way, for each focus area, you'll be able to ask questions in regards to those specific focus areas.
So if there's anything that I didn't hit on or that the video didn't hit on and you still have questions about, then please make sure to click on that Google link and ask questions, and we'll work as a team to get those questions answered, and then we'll create a question and answer document that keeps inventory of all the questions and all the answers we've come up with. And now I'd like to look at focus area number 2, and that revolves around safety and security. And one of the things that we take great pride in McAllen ISD is that we have our own police department. And our police department in McAllen ISD has a long legacy of success and a long legacy of meeting the needs of students and staff and keeping us all safe. So as we move forward, focus area number 2 is safety and security in the Champion Project, and very proud of the department with all it's done and all it continues to do. And one of the things that we're looking at now is creating opportunities for student engagement. So our officers are creating programs to work closely with elementary students and middle school students and high school students. We've recently created a program where we're teaching students. It's a program called Good to Know. And the latest that our police department has done is to teach students how to change a flat tire and use their spare and use their jack. And in the event that they need to do that, that's just a great life skill to have. So that's an example of what our PD is doing. We're also polishing up our emergency management. We've always done a great job in the area of emergency management, but you can always get better, and we continue to practice. So we have a district emergency response team that works very closely with campus emergency response teams. And we do a lot of tabletop exercises to make sure that we can respond to the universe of all possibilities when it comes to safety and security. So we're excited with regard to what we're doing in Focus Area 2 with safety and security. And I'd like to share a video with you that highlights all the great things going on around the Champion Project in Focus Area number 2.
Welcome to the Champion Project at McAllen ISD. The Champion Project at McAllen ISD consists of 7 different areas of focus. Let's take a look at Focus Area 2, Safety and Security. COVID-19 has impacted our sense of safety and security, forcing us to shift the manner in which we operate day to day. While our teachers, parents, and students have made all the necessary safety adjustments, as evidenced by our low number of COVID-19 cases throughout the year, we understand that we must continue to stay on course and continue the protocols that have kept our school community safe. In Focus Area 2, Safety and Security, our goal is to address our physical health and safety needs in thorough and effective ways as we move forward into the school year. So what are the big challenges? Well, we know that we must adjust our protocols for more students to receive face-to-face instruction. We also understand that as more students receive instruction in our buildings, the ability to address emergency situations will continue to be critical. Last, we know it is easier to engage with students when positive relationships between students and the adults that are here to protect them are fostered. We'll start with learning in the face-to-face setting. Our students will return to learning in a traditional school setting with the same proven protocols that have kept us safe throughout the past year. There are some notable adjustments that we will make that include social distancing, air purification, and resuming all activities. The CDC and the state have reduced the 6-foot requirement to 3 feet. As we scale up, the distance will gradually be reduced when 6 feet is not possible, and in those situations, we will continue to use our existing protocols that include face masks, desk shields, hand washing, ventilation, and cleaning protocols. Air purification systems are being installed throughout the summer in every building to improve air quality and to help inactivate the COVID-19 virus. Finally, as we resume all activities, we will continue to observe social distancing and sanitizing protocols. All of these efforts work to keep positive cases low and our school community safe. While the outside world might look different, we understand that efficient and effective emergency management drills remain an integral component of safety and security in our school community. We will utilize staff training modules, emergency plans, and district documentation. Emergency drills will also include pre- and post discussions as a form of evaluation. We will complete 100% of our assigned training and drills within our allotted timeline. Training, drilling, and discussions are key components of our emergency management plan and establish a culture of preparedness. This preparedness builds our capability to respond effectively and recover from emergency incidents. Equally as vital in promoting safety in our schools is fostering positive interactions between the community, students, and the McAllen ISD Police Department. Opportunities like the Police Explorer program geared towards students who are curious about law enforcement and the Good to Know initiative for students who need assistance with everyday skills are some of the steps being taken to promote transparency and approachability by McAllen ISD Police Department. This encourages a comforting school environment and establishes partnerships amongst students and police. By comparing data, obtaining feedback from parents and teachers, and gauging student participation, we will illustrate our achievements and identify areas for enrichment. Our goal at McAllen ISD is to develop champions who will continue to contribute as positive, responsible, and model citizens in our community.
I hope that video was informative. Take great pride in all the things that we're doing around safety and security, as well as Focus Area 1 in our educational program. But please know that we're going to continue with videos and super talks like this so that we can continue to inform our community with regard to Focus Areas 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So those will be coming to you soon. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you to all the parents out there, all the students and teachers and the staff for working as a team to get through this together. We're excited about the future of McAllen ISD. It is definitely bright, and we'll continue being that high-performing district that we've always been. Thank you.